Welcome to the Instagram Stories Flash Briefing. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. Do you know what I do? Instagram news, 3 minutes or less. It's super easy. I try to make it more complicated, but then I'm like, why? Today's article comes from digiday.com. Headline, it's still very much the Wild West. Influencer marketing deals are now focused on performance. This is really a great article to show kind of how the influencer world has changed and morphed over the past couple of years. There's a dad who runs a parenting blog who's quoted right at the outset of the article, who is an influencer, and he says, quote, "It's no longer about the followers anymore. Brands are still looking at your regular metrics, how many likes you've got, but I haven't seen them worry so much about how many followers you have anymore. Times have changed." Here's really where they're looking for influence. Stories. You knew the answer was going to be stories. It has also followed the rise of Instagram stories over posts in the feed on Instagram, which is still the most popular app for influencers, said Vicky Segar, founder of influencer agency Village Marketing. Just as a reminder, 1 billion people use Instagram each month and 500 million use stories every single day. Here's the quote. "There's way more trackability with Instagram stories than with the feed, and that's simply because you can put links and have people swipe up," said Segar, adding that, in general, companies have recently put more emphasis on tracking and conversion data. The quote continues, "For clients, we're now doing 90% Instagram stories and 5 to 10% Instagram feed. We've had entire buys move to Instagram stories." Okay, let's just dissect what she's saying. Because you can get much better interaction from your viewers with stories, they can vote in a poll, they can answer a Q&A, they can pick A option or B option, they can subscribe to a countdown timer. So many different options available within stories. That's where the real leverage is. The article continues with a quote from Vicky Segar, who is the founder of the influencer agency Village Marketing. Here's what she said. "We aren't happy with saying, oh, they have 500,000 followers and their content was beautiful. That might have been influencer marketing 2 years ago, but it's not influencer marketing anymore. Influencer marketing now is, I want you to have 500,000 followers. I want 100,000 of those followers to be looking at your Instagram stories. I'm going to be tracking how many swipe ups and sticker taps they are getting, and I'm going to be tracking how many conversions they get for my brand." They want real data analytics that translates into real sales. Even for me personally, I've slacked off on stories recently, but this is a really good chance to get back into that stories world because it's super easy. It's disposable content. No one cares if it's not great. Just try to make it interesting in 2 or 3 snaps or videos or whatever you do. People aren't going to invest 10 minutes in watching your story, but they will give you 30 seconds. So if you can make it really cool and really interesting and distract them from work or school or whatever it is they have to do, you're going to really succeed as long as you're not pushing really hard to sell something. That's it for today's flash briefing. News in 3 minutes, guys. That's what we do. If you would like to continue this conversation, I posted all about this on my Facebook group, also called the Instagram Stories. You can find it at facebook.com/groups/IG Stories. Thanks for listening.